Are you struggling with high CPC, low quality score, and unstable Google's performance? So there's hidden killer inside most accounts, and it's called no overlapping keywords. As like stop your ads from fighting like siblings over the TV remote. Okay, so what does no overlapping keyword mean? Keyword overlap happens when multiple keywords in your account can trigger the same search query. Okay, so Google becomes a tired friend and like, both of you want this same search. Fine, I will pick one. Okay, so why this is bad? Overlap causes internal competition, your own keywords, bonum your own keywords, then higher CPC, you push your own price up, messy data, cannot tell what word, weak quality score signals, budget waste, money goes to wrong intent. Okay, so no overlap means each search query has one clear home, one best keyword, or ad group, or campaign. So why overlap keywords kills performance? In here, I can select four real audit problems. First one is self-competition. Your keywords compete against each other. As like ad group A keyword, refrigerator repair, ad group B keyword, fridge repair. Search fridge repair near me. Both can match. Google fixed one and auction conflict. Impact? CPC goes up, impressions become unstable, control becomes as like Alabarosha. Then quality score signal dilution. Google is confused actually. When no one queried these multiple keywords, expected CTR signals splits, ad relevance becomes weak, landing page match becomes fuzzy. That's why account with heavy overlap usually struggle to reach quality score 8 to 9. Okay. Then next option is budget cannibalization. Wrong campaigns it's the good foot as like. You want urgent, high intent users to go into your emergency campaign. But overlap lets your generic campaign steal them. Example, you want this search emergency campaign, emergency freeze repair now. But generic campaigns still eat due to overlap. Result, low severe, high CPC, you cry silently in the corner. Then last option is data pollution. Optimization nightmare. Overlap breaks clean learning. You cannot clearly see which keyword converts, which intent performs, which ad group to scale. Scaling becomes guesswork like, hmm, maybe this keyword is good, maybe it's luck. Okay. So then types of overlap. Know the villains. Who is the villains of our no overlapping keyword? Okay. First one is cross mesh type overlap. Same keyword in multiple mesh types can trigger same query. Example, refrigerator repair, exact mesh, refrigerator repair, fridge mesh, refrigerator repair. You select one keyword, only one keyword, refrigerator repair, exact mesh, fridge mesh, broad mesh. Three. One search can trigger all three. Okay. Type 2, close variant overlap. Google treats many as similar always. So as like freeze repair, refrigerator repair, freeze fixing service, Google Google thinks same but different same. Okay. So type 3 is cross ad group overlap, most dangerous. This destroys most intent control. Okay. Example: ad group A emergency, but ad group B generic. If both can match the same query, your intent routing dies. Okay. Type and type 4 is broad match expansion overlap. What is this? Broad is powerful, but also like giving a tutor a credit card. Example, keyword as like broad refrigerator repair. It may trigger fridge not cooling, freezer repair, appliance repair, then multiple ad group collide. So now question is how to detect keyword overlap. How to detect? Firstly, we can use our system report. It's as like our CCTV footage. So we can go to Google's account, then go to systems, and here we are looking for same query triggering multiple ad groups, same query with different CPCs, same query with in question CBR. Okay. Step two, auction insights. So in here we can see as like some warning signs as like impression instability, CPC volatility, sudden quality score swings. Open overlap is the hidden region. Our step three is segment by keyword. We can go to Google's account and go to segment option, then select the keyword option. If one query maps too many keywords, overlap confirmed. Okay. So now how can I fix them? What's the way? In here, best pra- in here I add best practices to avoid keyword overlap and solution to keyword overlap. How can I fix them? Okay. The first define intent buckets first. It's as like a foundation. Is as like building foundation. Okay. So before touching keywords, define intent group. Example for freeze repair, emergency, location near me type, brand as like Samsung, LG, Walton, etc. type, generic and problem based, not cooling, okay, not working, not freezing, as like that. So this is how you create clean routing. Doing. Step two is golden rule. One intent, one ad group. Bad structure is next. Ad group refrigerator repair content. So you can different type of ad group as like emergency freeze repair, Samsung freeze repair, freeze not cooling. Just like footing, in here, you can see here one con type, one keyword is emergency type as like emergency freeze repair. One is brand keyword, Samsung freeze repair, freeze not cooling. One is problem type keyword. Then you have three type of keywords, or it's mean three intent keyword. So it's like as like biryani plus ice cream plus sauce, elish in one plate and calling it meal. So good structure is intent gets it own ad group. Step three, negative keyword. Okay. So negative keywords fencing is like critical string wheel. So negatives are not optional; they are the traffic police. Example structure for clean routing. Emergency ad group keywords. Emergency refrigerator repair. Negatives. Samsung, LG, near me, location traps, etc. Then also branded groups here in here keywords as like Samsung refrigerator repair. So you can I can use negatively emergency upper brands generic terms. Okay, in generic ad group keywords as like refrigerator repair. In here I can select as a negative keyword emergency Samsung LG problem terms. Now each query goes to the correct home. Okay. Step four is mesh type control. So how can I mesh type control? Um, we find we can use eject is fully control. We can use freeze is control expansion, and when we can use broad only with smart negatives and after data. So what is the recommendation? Eject is heavy start, is always support us and broad later. Okay. Step five is weekly monitoring. Is not non-negotiable. Okay. Overlap comes back over time. So weekly checklist work. Systems review, add new negatives, check query to add group mapping. Think of it like brushing teeth. If you stop, things get ugly fast. So, what is the difference? Real before, bonum after. What actually changes? Before overlap queue account, search is not cooling triggered by generic ad group, emergency ad group, broad keyword, result quality score as like 6, CPC high, CBR unstable, as like this. After clean intent mapping, Size freeze not cooling, triggers only, problem-based ad group, quality score 9, CPC down, CBR out, CPU down. Okay, so our our solution problem solved. Our problems solved. So some common mistake. Uh, you always remember this. Some common mistake audit. Um, as like too many broad keywords, no negative keyword strategy, mixing brand plus generic, mixing emergency plus normal, no weekly system review, copy paste keyword list, one ad group or targeting everything. So this is the common mistakes of no overlapping keyword. Always remember this. So some pro tips for this. Uh, Start tight as you can start exec or phrase base only. Okay, and expand slowly. Intent segmentation beats keyword volume. Negative keywords, string wheel, broad match without negatives as like chaos. Clean structure scales easier and quality score 9 to 10. Clean routing. So our final scaling logic is clean structure, no overlap, clear intent, higher CTR, higher quality score, then lower CPC, then more profit. If your Google Ads budget feels messy and you don't know which service is really making money, actually your campaign structure is the main problem. Today's rules is simple but powerful. One campaign is equal to one core service. Let's start. What this rule really means, each campaign should focus on one primary service, one main user intent, and one business objective. Why these rules exist? It's a real performance logic. Google's optimization depends on search intent, clarity, ad relevance, landing page match, conversion, signal consistency, and smart bidding learning patterns. So, in here, if your multiple service have different economics, intent, or landing pages, they deserve separate campaigns. When you mix service, Google averages signal across different intent types. This causes lower quality score, valid instability, harder scaling, higher CPC, blended CPA, and slower smart bidding learning, also harder scaling. So the clean structure is equal to cleaner signals and better algorithm behavior. Okay. So the hidden quality score impact. Quality score depends on actually expected CTR, click-through rate, ad relevance, and also landing page experience. If your campaign mixes as like refrigerator repair, AC repair, your ad copy becomes generic. First, fast appliance repair call now instead of same day refrigerator repair in New York. Okay. More relevance is equal to higher CTR. Higher CTR is equal to higher quality score. And higher quality score is equal to lower CPC. Always remember this. So the real CPC example of as like missed campaign, your quality score 5 out of 10 and average CPC $6. Okay. But in separate campaigns, your quality score 8 out of 10 and average CPC $4. So which is better? Obviously, separate campaigns. So this a 33% CPC reduction just from structure. Just only by structure, you reduce your 30% CPC cost per cost. Just imagine. So what is the bad structure and good structure difference? Okay, in bad structure is very common. Suppose your campaign home appliance repair. In here, um, as like just one campaign and you select one ad group for refrigerator repair, one washing machine repair, one dishwasher repair, AC repair. So which problems you will face different urgency levels, different seasonal demand, different CPC levels, budget files internally, and smart bidding average data, and also hard to scale winners. But the good structure is campaign 1 for refrigerator repair, campaign 2 for washing machine repair, campaign 3 for dishwasher repair, and campaign 4 for AC repair. So this good structure, how helpful? How can helpful? Okay, it's clear intent, and dedicated budget. Each campaign has clear intent, dedicated budget, dedicated landing page, clean conversion signals, and also independent scaling path. Okay. Here, example, real use case study from my experience. So before missed campaign, campaign app as like appliance repair, this data, service as like refrigerator $32, washer $58, dishwasher $71, AC repair $95. So the hidden issue is smart bidding, averages signal, budget shifts randomly, and also high CPA services, dilute algorithm learning, hard to see real winners. So total blended CPA is $61. Okay. After separate campaigns, campaign one for refrigerator repair, campaign two for washing machine repair, campaign three for dishwasher repair, campaign four for AC repair. In here, what can I see? Blended CPA drops to $47. Conversion volume increases 22%. Impression share improves in winning services. Why? But why? Because budget moved toward high performance service, quality score improved, search terms became cleaner, and also smart bidding learned faster. Okay. So what defines a core service? A core service qualifies for its own campaign if it has different search intent, different keyword set, different landing page, different urgency, different CPC range, and different profit margin. I think you can understand. So, what is the difference of high intent bonum low intent split? Even within same service, emergency refrigerator repair and another one is refrigerator maintenance. These have different urgency, different severe, different CPA tolerance. High level accounts separate. Campaign A emergency refrigerator repair and campaign 2 general refrigerator service. Emergency may convert at 14% CBR and general service may convert at 6%. That difference matters. Okay. Then brand and non-brand must be separated. Never mix brand keywords and generic service keywords. Brand traffic usually higher CBR, lower CPA, and also lower CPC. If mixed, brand performance hides real acquisition loss. Structure campaign 1 brand and campaign 2 non-brand service. Okay, I hope you can understand. Then our budget control average. How can I how can I control our budget control? Okay. Example, XOB's $120 daily budget. Missed campaign, missed campaign Google distributes unpredictably. And separate campaigns you allocate strategically. Refrigerator 50 $50, washer $30, dishwasher $25, AC $50. Now scaling is intentional. Scaling without structure as like gambling. Okay. So what is the smart bidding signal clarity? Smart bidding works best when conversion signals are consistent. If AC repair converts at 3%, refrigerator converts at 10%, algorithm average to 6 to 7%, this hurts the winner. Separate campaigns allow clean learning models for service. This dramatically improves TCP, target CPA stability. System control advantage. Missed campaign negative keyword management becomes as like messy. Our example, AC keyword triggering freeze queries. Separate campaigns, cleaner system reports, better negative keyword precision, also less wasted spend. Okay. So when you make combined services, combine only combine only if very low search volume, same landing page, same profit margin, same urgency, same intent. Example, freeze repair, refrigerator repair, same service, just wording variation. Okay. So when performance max change the rule. With Vmax, you cannot fully control keyword intent separation. However, you can still structure by separate assist groups per service, separate Vmax campaigns per core service. Even in Vmax, core service separation still applies. So the common structural mistakes. One campaign for entire business. Mixing emergency plus standard. Mixing brand plus generic. Mixing high and low margin services. Also using one landing page for everything and scaling before separating and over segmenting without volume. So when not to split, do not separate if less than 30 conversions per month, budget under $30 per day, very small local market, new campaign under 2-3 weeks, data must justify separation. Okay. So what is the advanced scaling model? Step 1, launch separate core campaigns. Step 2, identify winner services. Step 3, increase your budget gradually. Step 4, improve landing page relevance. And step 5, add geo segmentation. And step 6 is add device segmentation. And step 7 is scale profitably. So structure first, then scale second. Okay. The final strategic logic: one campaign, one clear intent, one landing page, one budget, one signal pattern, high quality score, lower CPC, better CPA, and predictable scaling. Okay, I hope you can understand why one company is equal to one core service is most important. So the final truth is most people try to scale with more budget, professional scale with better structure. But if you want stable CPA and predictable growth, start here. One campaign, one core service, clean signals, clean scaling. If you want the next video, I will show you exactly how to decide when to split templates by intent, device, or location without killing learning. Subscribe and I will see you in the next one. Okay, stay with me. If your Google Ads campaigns are not scaling, if your CP is unstable, if your budget disappears without clear winners, there is a very high chance your campaign structure is the problem. Today I am going to show one of the most important structural rules in Google Ads. Why you should use only two to four ad group per campaign and how this single rule can dramatically improve performance, stability, and scaling. Let's break it down. So, what does 2 to 4 ad groups per campaign mean? It means each campaign should contain a small, tightly ad group, typically between 2 and 4. Purpose maintain high relevance plus clean data plus easy scaling. Okay. So, why these rules exist? When when campaigns have too many ad groups, three things break. Problem one is budget fragmentation. If one campaign has 10 to 20 ad groups, budget is perhaps too thin, as like divided by low budget. Learning slows down. Winners don't get enough spend. Scaling becomes unstable. Second problem is intent mixing. Okay, in here, last campaigns usually mix intents. Example of bad campaign for refrigerator repair. In here, you see emergency, Samsung, LG, not cooling, generic location maintenance, a different type of ad groups. So different user intents inside one budget pool is as like messy signals. Okay. Problem three is harder optimization. Too many ad groups create complex reporting. Um, when you use too many ad groups, so you face reporting, you face complexity for reporting. Okay, then slow decision making, poor bid control, and weak quality score signals. Oh, so why 2 to 4 ad groups work best? Why? The range gives the best balance between control, data volume, budget efficiency, relevance. Okay. So what is the performance benefit? Number one is stronger budget concentration. Fewer ad groups is equal to more data per ad group. Result is faster learning, better smart bidding, more stable CPA. And number two is cleaner Intent clustering. Okay, each campaign focus on one primary intent family. And this improve relevance, expected CTR, landing page experience, and quality score. And number three is easier scaling decision. You can quickly see which intent wins, which campaign to scale, which to increase budget. So the correct campaign structure is campaign intent theme, ad group as like sub intent cluster, and keyword as like specific query match. So in here I show a real example for you. As like campaign one. So the service is refrigerator repair. So in here, our first campaign one emergency refrigerator repair. In here, I selected three ad group. So number one is emergency repair. In here, I add emergency type keyword as like emergency refrigerator repair, urgent freeze repair, and number ad group two is same day service type. In here, I use same day freeze repair, 24-hour refrigerator repair. The ad number after not working urgent as like problem solving type. Freeze stop working urgent, refrigerator broke today. So in here I can share our problem. So notice in here three ad group are same urgency intent, also slight keyword angles and clean segmentation. Okay. The campaign two is brand refrigerator. So in here we can use as like four ad group. So for first one is for Samsung repair, second ad group is for LG repair, then Walton repair, then etc. The different type of brand. So which separates ad groups because ad copy must watch, must match brand, landing page must match brand, CTR improves and quality score increases. And the number campaign three is problem based repair. In here we just mention our problem. Okay, so that's why our first ad group one is not pulling type. Second at group three is compressor problem. At group three is making noise, such that different type of problems. So this is the divided of intention. All at group for just one intention. Full campaign only for one intention. Okay. So why not to use only 2 to 4 ad groups? This rule is powerful but not bad. You can execute 4 ad groups only when search volume is massive, budget is large, each ad group has enough conversion and intent is still tightly related. In here, I also mention a budget which guidance for you. In here, suppose your budget under $50 per day. So in here you can one campaign and in one campaign you can 2 to 3 ad groups and take out list. And if your budget will $50 to $200 per day, so best practices is multiple campaigns by intent. Also you can use 2 to 4 ad groups each. And if your budget is $200 plus, so the best practices is intent based campaigns as like my example this. And you also 3 to 4 ad groups and also expand carefully and monitor our life. Okay, so now we can talk about optimization workplay. Work. So in here define primary intent. What is the you ask what is the main user mindset in the campaign? Examples: emergency, then brand, then generic, then problem, location, etc. Okay. And step two is create sub-intent cluster. Inside each campaign, create 2 to 4 tightly related groups, not random keyword buckets. And step three is ensure each ad group has must have checklist 5 to 15 tightly related keywords, dedicated responsive searchers, matching landing page or section, and also negative keyword fencing. Okay. And the step four is monitor data intensity. In here, click volume per ad group, conversion volume, impression share, and quality score. So what is the common mistake of IC daily? And the common mistake is one campaign with 15 ad groups and SQL option without volume. Also, we are always mixing different intents and also too many low volume groups. So we always use as like low, high, medium, all volume. Okay. Also, we don't copy paste it. We are dumping, splitting before data access and splitting before data access. So in here, I already mentioned for your some pro schematics. Start with 2 to 3 ad groups. Add new group only when volume justifies. Every ad group must earn its budget. And also data density beats microsegmentation and input clarity. Obviously, it's greater than keyword count. And also clean structure is equal to easier automation and spreading before data access. So here is the truth most advertisers ignore. Google Ads is not just about keywords. It's about actually signal clarity and structure control signal. If your campaign feels messy, unstable, and unpredictable, don't increase budget first. Fix the structure. Start with 2 to 4 tightly theme ad groups per campaign and build around intent, let data concentrate, then scale what prove itself. If this helped you understand campaign architecture at a deeper level, make sure to subscribe because we build Google Ads like performance engineers, not gushers. See you in the next one. If your Google Ads CPA feels unpredictable and if sometimes performance is amazing and other days it collapses. If you feel like Google is randomly spending your budget, the problem is usually not the keywords, it's segmentation. Today we are talking about one of the most powerful optimization principles in Google Ads. How to properly segment by location and device and how its alone can unlock serious profitability and stable calling. Let's go deep. So why segmentation is critical? In Google Ads, performance is never uniform. Different locations, devices, user behaviors, intent reviews produce completely different results. If you treat all traffic equality, you overpay for weak segments and underinvest in winners. Segmentation allows you to identify profitable segments, shift budget strategically, reduce your CPA, improve conversion rate, and scale profitably. Okay. So, what segment by location and device really means? It means analyzing performance separately by geographic location, as like country, state, city, GIF, radius, device type as like mobile, desktop, tablet. Then making structural, bidding, and budget decision based on real data. This is not optional at scale. This is mandatory for profitable growth. Before you start, data threshold rule. So what is the rule? Never optimize based on noise. Minimum recurrence before taking action, at least 30 conversion per segment, or statistically significant data over 2 to 4 weeks. Without sufficient data, you are guessing. Professionals optimize on data, not emotion. Always remember this. Okay. So our part one is location segmentation. In here, we are details discuss about location segmentation. Step one, check location targeting setting. So how can I check this? Go to campaign, then setting, then you can see a option of location. In here, location options. There are two things. One option is presence, recommended for local or lead gen. Okay. People in regularly in your targeted location. Presence or interest. Often dangerous. Includes people searching about your location, not physically there. Example, you target New York, someone is another country searches refrigerator repair New York. You may pay for low quality traffic. Always verify this setting before analyzing performance. Okay. Step 2 is access location report. So how can I say this? Go to campaign option, then select insights and reports, then where ads shown, then location. Focus on conversion rate, CPA, conversion volume, CPC, and impression share. Okay. So here is I also select a real example. Okay. So what is the real example of refrigerator repair campaign? In here you see real example. So in here, New York CBR 11%, CPA $80, $18, conversion 95. Also Houston, Texas 9%, CBR, CPA $32, and also conversion 60. Los Angeles 60%. So in here, I mentioned some real example data. So what is the expert decision? Firstly, New York. In here, high CBR, then low CPA, also low CPA, and also strong volume. Okay. So in here, what can I do? Increase bid to plus 25%, increase budget allocation, consider dedicated campaign if scaling, and improve and customization for New York. The second option is hostel. In here, CPR is low and also CP rate high. Okay. So in here, what can I do? A good CPR, but a decent CPR. So in here, action, keep neutral, slight bid increase as like plus 10% if impression share low, and also monitor weekly. Okay. And then the option is Los Angeles. In here, CPR 6% as like mid level, and but CP is so high. So what can I do? As if our CP is so high, that's the reason we always reduce bid as like minus 20%. So at first reduce bid minus 20%, then analyze landing page for this market, check competition and also CPC pressure, consider separating later for testing. Then our location is Phoenix. In here you can see our CBR is so low, also our CP is so high. That's why it's not good for our business. That's why what can I do? Reduce with minus 50% or exclude it low strategic value or isolate into test campaign. Okay, I think you can understand. Then we are talking about advanced location scaling structure. When volume increases, professionals move through thin phases. Number one is bid adjustment. Number two is triad campaign structure. Number three is dedicated geo campaigns. So first one, bid adjustment. Quick optimization inside one campaign. Example, New York 25%. Example, New York plus 25%, Houston plus 10%. In here, Los Angeles to minus 20%, and Phoenix minus 50%. Number two is third campaign architecture. Split by performance tier. Example, campaign one tier one cities, New York hostel, New York. Campaign two tier two cities. Campaign three is rest of USA. This allows better budget control. Okay. Phase three is dedicated geo campaigns. It's high scale. Example, refrigerator repair New York, refrigerator repair Los Angeles. Benefit high quality score, better ad relevance, custom landing pages, maximum control. This is advanced scaling. Okay. Now we are discussing about advanced geo strategy as like prompt, jeep, and radius segmentation by jeep and radius segmentation. Instead of exclude full cities, analyze by zip code. Use radius targeting, isolate high income or high income zones. Example, Phoenix overall poor, but Jeep in here. In here you see Phoenix 30%, 3%, and also CP 2. So in here, Phoenix all over poor, but Jeep 85,116 performance at 8% CPR. So do not exclude whole city. Isolate profitable zone. Okay. Suppose actually I want to explain this. Which jeep is most important for you, most profit for you. You can just include this, and which are not good for you. You just exclude them. Okay. Part two is device segmentation. Suppose many accounts leak money here. Go to campaign, then select segment option, then select device option. You will see mobile, desktop, tablet. Well device data example. Suppose your mobile CPI 9%, CPU $30, desktop 5%, $58, CPC $2.2, $3.3, tablet 1%, CPU 140, CPC 2.80. So what is the expert decision? Uh, Firstly, mobile. In here, CBR is good, CP rate also good, our CPC also good. So increase bit plus 20% and ensure page speed 2.5 speed is less than, and add call extension. Also use strictly CTA and simplicity prompts. In desktop, 5% moderate is one kind of middle of Action. Slight bit reduction improved from UX, at trust elements monitor conversion part. In tablet, in here you see our CPA cost $140 is so high. That's why what can I do? I can exclude this or reduce minus 50% bit. Okay. Then we are talking about cross segmentation. What is a cross segment? Do not analyze location and device separately only. Check segment, then select location plus device. Two options. Example, New York mobile 20% CBR, New York desktop 4% CBR. Also Houston desktop 8% CBR, Houston desktop 8% CBR, Houston mobile 6% CBR. Okay. So strategy, New York mobile first funnel, because New York mobile 20% CBR. That's why New York mobile first funnel. Houston desktop 8% CBR. I mean, we are compare both of them as like New York mobile 20%, 12%, Houston mobile 6%. So what is the good? New York mobile, New York desktop 4% CBR, Houston desktop 8% CBR. So which is good? Obviously Houston desktop, because 8% CBR. That's why we select New York mobile first panel and Houston desktop optimized panel. Okay, this unlocks serious scaling opportunities. Then smart bidding reality. What is the 2026 smart bidding reality? If using mass conversion, target CPA, target ROS, it's important. Device bid adjustments may be limited or ignored. So location adjustments usually still work if you need strong device control. Split campaigns by device. Example, campaign A mobile, campaign B as like desktop. This gives maximum control under smart bidding. Okay, I hope you can understand. Then profit base. In here also one option is device and time segmentation. As like firstly you go to segment, then select the time and select the device. Open pattern show mobile converts morning or evening, desktop converts office hours. Use at schedule bid adjustment based on patterns. As like for mobile you can select morning time, also evening time. You can select for desktop office hour time. Okay, that's reduce your wasted span. Okay, I hope you can understand. So now we will discuss about profit based segmentation beyond CPA. Never optimize your CPA alone. Example, location A CPA $40, average customer value $200. Location B CPA $55, average customer value $400. Which is better? Location B may be more profitable. In here you can see. So location B more be profitable long term. Always align segmentation with business value. With business value. Okay. When not to over segment. Do not split campaigns when less than 30 conversion or month. Budget too small. New campaign data too thin. I think a little bit information. Oversegmentation kills algorithm learning. Start simple, scale with data. Only data. While you have more data, then you can follow this rule. Then we'll discuss in here about weekly optimization workplace. Every week review location performance, device performance, CPA by segment, and also CBR by segment, impression share by geo, search lost, also mobile speed. Okay. Shift budget toward winners consistently. Scaling is gradual relocation of capital. And then our final scaling framework, always segment the data, identify the winners, shift bids or budget, uh, improve bid for 20% or reduce 20%, improve landing experience, remove weak segments, increase signal quality, and also scale profitably. So what is the final thought? Final thought is hidden skill in Google Ads does not come from new keywords. It's come from better allocation, better segmentation, better structure control. Location and device segmentation is where serious advertisers separate from average marketers. If you master this, you control profitably, not Google. Okay. If this video gave you clarity, subscribe to the channel because here we don't not quiz, we build systems and systems scale. See you in the next video. So I hope this video is helpful for you. If this video is helpful for you, please subscribe this channel. If your Google ads are getting expensive but conversion are not increasing, so you don't have a traffic problem. You have a landing page problem. Today I will show you how dedicated landing page unlock profitable scaling. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today my topic is dedicated landing page for Google Ads scaling. One of the biggest differences between beginner and high profit advertiser. If you want higher quality score, lower CPC, high conversion rate, and easier scaling, so this video is must watch. Let's dive in. So I can, I'm saying what is a dedicated landing page? A dedicated landing page is a phase built for especially for one ad campaign, one ad group, or one audience. It is not your home page. Okay. So the main purpose is to maximize conversion rate and quality score by perfectly matching keyword intent, ad matches, offer, audience, pain point. Think of it like this. Uh, your homepage is like as like a general store, okay, and your dedicated landing page as like laser targeted sales machine, okay. So why dedicated page are critical for scaling? The reality is when we scale Google Ads, traffic becomes more expensive. The only way to stay profitable is to improve conversion efficiency. Without a dedicated phase, you face a lower quality score, higher CPC, lower conversion rate, poor scaling selling. But with a dedicated phase, higher quality score, lower CPC, higher CBR, higher ROS, easier budget scaling. So remember this rule always. Traffic scaling without landing page optimization, you're burning your money faster. Okay. So now, what is the psychology of high converting phases? What is the psychology? Every winning landing phases aligns four critical elements, just four. Okay. So our first one is intent match. In here, the user gets exactly what they searched. Second one is message match. Your headline mirrors the head. Third one is trust building. You reduce receive risk. And second one is friction removal. You make conversion easy. Okay. If even one of these breaks, conversion drops. Now I will discuss the dedicated landing page structure. What is the structure of a dedicated landing page? Okay. So this is the exact structure used in scaling accounts. In here, first above the full section. In here, full you can see in here full section. Okay. So this is most important topic. In here, this section decide bounce or stay. So in here, you must include headline, but it obviously keyword aligned as like 24/7 emergency plumbing service in Dhaka. In here, 24/7 emergency plumbing service with location. So it's a keyword. Also, it's aligned as a H1 headline. Okay, and then must include sub headline. In here, you add your business value pro. Okay, then you can use a primary CTA, okay, as like a book emergency service now. And then you can use also a hero image or video as like this before after, okay. And also you can use some trust indicator, 5-star rating, 20 plus year experience as like. So for example, parents of bed parents use services plumbing service, okay. So welcome to your plumbing company. It's a bad headline, okay. So what is the good headline? Good headline is 24/7 emergency plumbing service in Dhaka era 35 minute. So why this wins? Because it's the mirror search intent. Also in here location specific, in here clear promise, and also creates urgency, okay. So number two is the structure of. dedicated landing page. Number two is problem solution. So in here, what can I do? মানে, So in here, show the user you understand their pain. Example, um, first vibe, flooding your home. Just you can ask a question. Hesitate. Every minute of delay can cause expensive water damage. Solution: our certified emergency plumbers arrive within 30 minutes. So this is the solution. So in problem section, you always mention the problem and then mention the solution. Our certified emergency plumbers has arrived within 30 minutes. Then add a benefit option as like stop the leak fast and protect your home. Okay. Then you can also add social. You can must be add social proof section. It's a trust multiplier. Okay. Scaling fails without trust. So high performing proof types. What is the high performing proof types? As like Google reviews, before and after image, in here, before and after image, then case studies, then client logos, testimonials with real photos, trust badges, etc., etc., etc. So always put at least one trust element above the fold. It must. If in fold above, always put at least one trust element. Okay. Then the structure of dedicated landing page. Number four is offer section. So it's conversion engine. Your offer must be clear, specific, and risk reduced and time sensitive. Okay. So example, contact us today. It's a weak offer. But a strong offer is get a free plumbing inspection worth $1,000 today only. Okay. Now that's attract the audience. That's attract the customer. Okay. Then the five part is objection handling section. When we scale, objection kill conversion. Common objection is price, trust, time, complexity, risk. So answer them before user asks. How fast? Example as like FAQ as like how fast can you arrive? Are you plumber certified? Do you offer warranty? Is there any hidden fee? Okay, everything must clear. Okay, then you can use a strong CTA section. So your city should be as like action driven and benefit focused, also visually prominent and repeated multiple times. CTA example. mm, don't use submit later. Use book emergency service now as like book emergency service now. Get my free course. Okay. Get my free course. Fix my plumbing today. Okay. As like this. Then, what is the advanced optimization for scaling? So, firstly, message mesh optimization. So, what is this? As like, this process is keyword to add then to landing page. Okay. So for example, um, uh, audience search by running shoes for flat feet. So you can use headline best running shoes for flat feet 2025 guide, and also an in landing headline top running shoes for flat feet. So this is the expert fix result. So what is the result? Result is higher quality score and lower CPC. Okay, and also you can use dynamic keyword insertion. So you can personalize headlines dynamically. Example, get. Then you can use keyword in here professional plumbing service today. Okay, and also speed optimization. Page speed directly impacts conversion rate and quality score. So always target your mobile load speed under 2.5 seconds, desktop speed under 2 seconds. Okay, and then you will focus must mobile first design because more of the audience come from only more device of mobile. Okay, that's why always because mobile traffic is like 70 to 90%. So your face must be thumb friendly, fast loading, short sections, sticky CTA. Okay, and also you have to be must select a single goal rule. One phase, one goal. Don't add block things, add full navigation menu, add multiple offers. Do always remove header navigation, and focus on one conversion and guide user step by step. Okay. And in section 6, when to create separate phases. Create a new dedicated phases when you have different keyword intent, different audience, different location, different offer, different price tier. Okay, I think you can understand. Example as like emergency plumbing, so you can create a phase of emergency phase. Drain cleaning, you can create a drain phase. Water heater repair, you can create a heater phase. So this is how large accounts scale profitably. Okay. So this section 7 is common landing page mistakes. What is the common mistakes of landing page? So always avoid these mistakes. Okay. Sending ads to home page, slow mobile speed, weak headline, too many CTRs, no trust proof, long boarding text, hidden pricing, from too long to critical, not customer friendly, no above the 4 CTA. So if you fix just this, performance often jumps fast. Okay. So if you want to scale Google Ads profitably, stop focusing only on traffic. Start optimizing your landing page because winner don't just buy traffic, they convert it better. So if this helped you, like the video and comment landing or from my video description, you can message me in my social media. In here I can see you whole PDF. And also if this video is helpful for you, you subscribe the channel and share this video with your friends. Thanks. uh Next topic will be also Google Ads optimization topic, so must see this video. Okay, and stay with me. And and in comment section you will share your opinion. Is this video is helpful for you or not? Okay, thanks for everything, for seeing this video.